Hello again, welcome, good morning, how are you? I hope everything's going okay. Everything okay today? It's very early, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Do you realize, ¿te das cuenta? Do you realize how early it is? Do you realize how early it is? It's so early that the only really thing we can do so early in the morning is to learn English. I mean, you can have a coffee, you can make breakfast and learn English. I can't imagine anything better. Okay, page 27 on gain fluency. At the bottom, the next to last paragraph on page 27, paragraph 199. I started this yesterday, but I want to continue it today. Don't go into the kitchen. 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 Don't enter the kitchen. Pero nunca decimos enter. Don't go into the kitchen. Ahora, si estoy dentro de la cocina, yo mismo diría, don't come into the kitchen. But I'm not, I'm outside. Don't go into the kitchen. Jerry dropped a jar of strawberry jam. Jerry, jam, la J inglesa. Jerry, con J, no? Jerry. Jerry dropped a jar of strawberry jam. Practice this. A Jerry se le cayó un tarro de mermelada de fresa. Shh. Jerry dropped a jar. Escrito jar. Jerry dropped a jar of strawberry jam. Ya lo sé. Ja. Jerry dropped a jar of strawberry jam, and there's jam and glass all over the kitchen floor. All over the world, por todo el mundo, all over the world, all over Madrid, por todo Madrid, all over Barcelona, all over Spain. Yes, all over. Throughout Spain, throughout the world, all over Spain, all over the world, all over the United States. There are people who speak Spanish all over the United States. Don't go into the kitchen. Jerry dropped a jar of strawberry jam, and there's jam and glass, cristal, all over the kitchen floor. All over the kitchen floor. It's going to take me an hour to clean it up. To clean it up. Voy a tardar una hora en limpiarlo todo. It's going to take me. Me va a llevar a mí. It's going to take me an hour. Yes, to clean it up. Pero Richard, ¿por qué pones it up? Lo puedes quitar. It's going to take me an hour to clean it. To clean it up. I don't know. Sometimes we put up when it's not necessary. To call somebody, you call somebody or you call somebody up. Le voy a llamar. I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him up. Yes. Yeah. Sometimes you say, lo comí, me lo comí. ¿Por qué el me? Well, porque lo metemos. What's el up también? It's the same. De hecho, con comer. Lo voy a comer. I'm going to eat it. Me lo voy a comer. I'm going to eat it up. O sea, me lo voy a zampar. Bam! I'm going to eat it up. To eat it up. All right. Don't go into the kitchen. 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 Why not? Jerry dropped a jar of strawberry jam. Oh, wow. Poor Jerry. Jerry dropped a jar of strawberry jam, and there's jam and glass all over the kitchen floor. It's going to take me an hour to clean it up, or to clean it. It's going to take me an hour to clean it up. Last paragraph, paragraph number 200. Wow, 200. De los 1000, 20%, 20%. When I finish this paragraph, voy a usar el futuro perfecto ahora. El tiempo perfecto del futuro. When I have finished this paragraph in a few minutes, we will have completed Habremos completado. We will have completed 20% of this book. But there's still a lot left. All right, paragraph 200. I love the way you tell stories about your grandfather. He must have been an interesting man. Is it true that he performed surgery on a man in the middle of the street? This is true. Sobre mi abuelo. Yeah. Realizó una operación quirúrgica en plena calle. O sea, me encanta la forma en que cuentas historias sobre tu abuelo. I love la forma en que cuentas. I love the way you tell stories about your grandfather. I love the way, me encanta. I love the way you tell stories about your grandfather. He must have been an interesting man. Debió ser un hombre interesante, o sea, persona interesante. He must have been. Debía haber sido. He must have been. He must have been an interesting man. Is it true that he performed surgery, realizar cirugía? Is it true that he performed surgery in the middle of the street? Yes, it's true. My grandfather performed an operation, a surgical operation, in the middle of the street. Yes. Is that legal? Well, this was probably in 1923, 1924, probably exactly 100 years ago. Probably. Now, my grandfather was a country doctor, not a city doctor. Say del pueblo, médico del pueblo. 100 years ago. And so the town where he lived, there were only 700 or 800 people. It was a small town. And of course, people called him Doc. His name was Thomas Vaughan, Tom. But people called him Doc, Doctor. Hey, Doc. Hey, Doc. Good morning, Doc. Doc. All right. And there was one man, every time he saw my grandfather in the street, he says, hey, Doc, I have this growth, tejido de más, behind my ear. I need to stop by and you can take it off. Well, come to my office and we'll do it. But he never went. But he saw my grandfather once every 3 weeks. And every time he saw my grandfather, he said the same thing. Doc, I need to go to your office to get this thing. Well, after 2 years, my grandfather decided, he had his doctor's bag. And he said, hey, Frank, come here. Stop. And he opened up and said, turn around. He took it off. With no anesthesia and all the blood and everything. But he had things. So he performed an operation. It was a relatively simple operation, of course. But he performed it in the middle of the street. All right. I love the way you tell... Aquí dice those stories. Me encanta la forma en que cuentas esas historias. I love the way you tell those stories about your grandfather. He must have been an interesting man. Is it true that he performed surgery on a man in the middle of the street? Yeah, well, in the middle of the street, es una forma de hablar en plena calle. Probably in la acera or something, on the sidewalk. But yes, he performed surgery on a man in the middle of the street. All right. We'll come back another day to start with paragraph 201. Okay. Gain fluency. Grammar. And I'm going to do number 49. The verb to like. It's a difficult verb. Me gustan las flores. I like flowers. O sea, realmente el verbo to like. Deberías pensar el like como apreciar o valorar. Yo aprecio o amar. I love Amo las flores. I like flowers. Me gustan las flores. O sea, aprecio las flores. I like flowers. Like, o sea, en inglés actuamos sobre los objetos que nos gustan. Los objetos no actúan sobre nosotros como en español. En español, los lápices actúan sobre mí gustándome. Me gustan esos lápices. O sea, those pencils please me. O sea, me placen. Those pencils please me. Así lo decís en español. Those pencils please me. And so it's completely the opposite direction. And we act on the I like, yo aprecio. Yo obro sobre los lápices, no ellos sobre mí. I like those pencils. But it's always confusing when English-speaking people learn Spanish, trying to say, tenemos la costumbre de yo gusto los lápices. No. Yo no gusto los lápices. Los lápices me gustan a mí. So, it's different. It's difficult. I like those. And it's difficult. I'm looking for somebody, or I'm looking for a book that I like. Estoy buscando un libro que me gusta. Okay. I'm looking for a book that I like. Now, to like, I like. For example, I like Marta. Ahora, si yo digo, me gusta Marta, it could be misinterpreted. You could get the wrong idea. If I say, me gusta Juana, me gusta Juanita, or me gusta Melinda, you get the idea that I like her as a girl, a potential girlfriend, for example. But if I say, I like Melinda, it means Melinda me cae bien. I like Marta, Marta me cae bien. Ahora, si cambio la entonación, puede entenderse. I like Melinda. Oh, yeah? Well, ask her out. Ask her out. ¿Cómo? Ask her out. Ask her out. ¿Qué es eso? Ask her out. If you like her, ask her out. ¿Qué es ask her out? Ask her out. ¿Qué es? Pídele que salga contigo a salir. Ask her out on a date. A date, una cita. Yeah, a date. That's old generation, Richard. Ask her out. Ask her out to dinner. Ask her out to the movies. Ask her out. Yeah, take a walk in the park. That's boring. Well, you need to get to know each other. All right. So you like Melinda. So to like could be sentimental interest. But if you say it with normal intonation, I like Melinda. She's a really nice girl, young lady. I like her. That means me cae bien. I like you. Me caes bien. Yeah, I like you. I like. Friends like each other. They like each other. So, to like. I like the studio. Despite the lights, I like the studio. I like teaching. I like to teach. Con like, puedes usar los dos. I like to teach or I like teaching. La única excepción es si cuando dices me gustaría. Eso es siempre infinitivo. I would like. Me gustaría seguir enseñando. I would like to continue teaching. I would like to be a multimillionaire. I would like to have 10 cars. I would like to live in a palace. Okay, with like in the conditional, always the infinitive. But in the rest, either one. I like teaching. I enjoy teaching. I like to teach. I like to teach. And then, of course, like means como. Como. Al igual que Marta, vivo en España. Like Marta, I live in Spain. Ahora, a diferencia de Marta, yo no soy español. Unlike, o sea, like, unlike. Like, al igual que ella, vivo en este país, pero a diferencia de ella, no soy español. Like Marta, I live in Spain. But unlike Marta, I'm not Spanish. She's Spanish, but I'm not. She's Spanish, but I'm not. Unlike. Like means como. Estoy aquí. Yo trabajo como profesor. I work as a teacher. As a teacher, not like. Si dijera I work like a teacher, trabajo como si fuera profesor, pero no lo soy. Yeah. Like means similar a, pero no es. I work like, well, trabajo de profesor, o sea, como profesor, pero trabajo como un esclavo. I work as a teacher, but my God, sometimes I get the impression that I work like a slave. Like a slave. Y luego, as. Como presidente de esta empresa, quiero daros las gracias por el esfuerzo realizado durante este año. Y soy el presidente. As the chairman of this company, I want to thank you for the effort you have made. Y luego otro sube. Al igual que el chairman, quiero también dar las gracias. Like the chairman, I also want to thank you for the excellent effort you have made. Like. Yeah. Y por último, ¿cómo eres como persona? What are you like? What are you like? No sabes cómo soy realmente. You don't know what I am like. O sea, soy como él. I am like him. Ahí, eso se entiende. Soy como él, al igual, muy parecido a él, similar a él. I'm like him. You're like him? Yeah. Well, what is he like? Si tú eres como él, entonces, ¿cómo es él? I mean, if you're like him, what is he like? What are you like? Yes, what is Marta like? Yeah. What is it like living in Spain? What is it like teaching on television? What's it like? What's it like being bilingual? Is it fun? What's it like? ¿Cómo es vivir en extranjero? What's it like living abroad? What's it like? Yes. On the internet, there are a lot of articles from people, Spanish people who live in Denmark or live in Sweden or live in Ireland or live in the United States, in Australia, and they write stories about what's it like. In the United States, it's very different. Yeah. Just everything's different. La griferia is, the faucets are different. The toilets, inodoros, they're completely different. What's it like? Everything's different. Yes. Some people, you watch the movies and you see American life in the movies and on television series, but until you go there, you said, wow, it's true. Sí, hay salidas de incendios, esas escaleras. It's true. What's it like? What's it like living in the United States? What's it like? Yes. Did you live in Oklahoma? Yeah. Oklahoma? Are there really people in Oklahoma? Yes, there are. Really? Are there cities in Oklahoma? Well, of course there are cities. Oklahoma City, Tulsa. Well, what's it like living in Oklahoma? What's nice? I mean, really, this is true. If I had to choose one place to live, and I couldn't choose Spain, because now I live in Spain and my life is organized in Spain. But if God said, starting next month, you cannot continue living in Spain, and I would have a dilemma. And my choices to live the rest, and God says, you have to live the rest of your life in one city. So outside of Spain. So my choices, the top five outside of Spain would be Lisbon, Portugal. Rome, Italy, Rome. Dallas, Texas. Corpus Christi, Texas. And Tulsa, Oklahoma. Those would be my 5 choices. And I would be very tempted to put Tulsa, Oklahoma as number 1. Population 350,000. It's not very big. It's very nice. Very nice city. Or it was. Maybe it's changed. Because I lived there in the 1960s. From age 9 to age 18. Those were very formative years of my life. But I thought it was a very pleasant city. Very nice city. My second choice would be Corpus Christi, Texas. It's on the Gulf of Mexico. About 300,000 people. And a very nice city with incredible beaches. Very nearby. And then maybe Lisbon. I like the food, the wine, the prices, everything in Lisbon. And then Rome and then Paris. Those would be my 5 choices to live. All right. What's it like? What's it like? ¿Cómo eres tú de verdad, Richard? What are you really like? What you see is what you get. Más de uno ha preguntado. Oye, mi amigo me ha preguntado si eres como se te nota en radio y televisión. Yo, sí. Lo que ves es lo que recibes. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. I'm a nice guy, I can see. I'm a nice guy. Muy cercano, cálido. I'm warm and no problem with proximity. All right. How much time do we have, Marta? Do we have time? I think we have some time. Oh yeah, a little bit. All right. Expressions, my friend. Page 52 in the middle. Expression number 187. To call the shots. Yo uso esta expresión a diario. Bueno, a diario, todas las semanas. To call the shots. Llamar los disparos. ¿Y eso qué significa? Es como indicar por dónde vas. En el billar americano, que tiene agujeros, ¿sabes? You need to say, 7 ball, left corner pocket. And it needs to go there. If it goes in another one by accident, boom, 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 it doesn't count. You call the shot. Por donde va a caer, por donde quieres que vaya la bola. 7 ball, left corner pocket, right corner pocket. All right, that's to call the shots. But we use it as, ¿quién manda aquí? ¿Quién lleva la voz cantante? Yeah? ¿Quién dirige este cotarro? Who calls the shots? Who calls the shots? Here, I call the shots. I'm the big boss. I run the show. I'm the head honcho. I'm the big fish. I'm the big fish. We say big, pez grande. I call the shots. Se usa muchísimo call it. Who calls the shots? Lleva la voz cantante. All right. Yes. Ella antes llevaba la voz cantante, pero ahora no sé quién está a cargo. She used to call the shots. But now I don't know who's in charge. ¿Quién está al mando ahora? Who's in charge? I don't know. I mean, Marta used to call the shots, but not anymore. All right. And one more. The calm before the storm. ¿Se dice también la calma antes la tormenta? Okay. The calm before the storm. Yeah. Todos sabían que habría despidos. Era la calma antes de la tormenta. Everyone knew the redundancy, that there would be firings or redundancies. And they were coming. So it was the calm before the storm. Yeah. The calm. Yo repito, yo pronuncio la L in calm. Most English speakers don't. The calm before the storm. But I say the calm before the storm. All right. Top of page 53. Can barely keep your eyes open. Me cuesta mantener los ojos abiertos. I can barely. Esto no es una expresión. This is not an expression, Jimena. Esto es una frase. I can barely. Barely means por los pelos. Yeah, justo pa. Barely. I can barely keep my eyes open. And it's true. I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I'm sleepy. So I can barely keep my eyes open. Barely. And finally, one more, a can of worms. Una lata de lombrices o gusanos. Worm puede ser lombriz o también gusano. Una lata de gusanos. ¿Y eso qué es? Es la caja de Pandora. Wow. I can't believe you asked him that. You just opened a can of worms. Yeah. No puedo creer que le has preguntado eso. Acabas de abrir la caja de Pandora. Wow. However, Pandora's box contained all the bad things in the world. To open a can of worms is ahora va a hablar durante 3 horas de estas cosas. You opened a can of worms. Yeah, a can of worms. I'll see you tomorrow.